On Christmas Eve, I agreed to sponsor a young Iranian teacher imprisoned since October 19th, Mona Afsami. I did so at the request of Montreal's Iranian community, which is trying in different ways to draw the attention of Canadians to the brutality of the Iranian regime, which executes its opponents. This sponsorship campaign is symbolic, but gives a face to these 14,000 Iranian political prisoners. More than 300 European parliamentarians have set things in motion, about 50 Canadian MPs have joined the movement. Senator Omidvar and I are sponsoring Mona Afsami, who is accused of collusion against national security and faces 5 years in prison because she dared to protest. It was the arrest of the young Mahsa Amini last September that set off the fire. For a badly worn veil, she died in detention at the hands of the police. Iranian women took to the streets, revealing themselves and removing their veils to denounce the harassment and oppression they face. Then this feminist revolution expanded to all Iranians, men and women, mostly young, who want an end to a regime that suffocates them. Nearly 470 demonstrators died, including several dozen children. There have been at least 4 public executions. The information that comes in bits and pieces are chilling. Prison guards reportedly severely beat young Elam Modaresi because she went on a hunger strike. According to her family, her life is in danger. Another young woman, Sepide Kalandari, reportedly died under torture after her arrest in Tehran. Her body was handed over to her family in exchange for a promise of silence. Torture, repression of demonstrations, and the denial of fundamental justice to detainees have been denounced around the whole world. What can we do? Canada has little influence on over the Iranian regime. Economic and diplomatic relations between the two countries are very limited. This does not mean, however, that we are completely powerless. The Canadian government could take a cue from other countries and increase pressure on the Iranian regime. For example, by adding the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps to the list of 73 terrorist entities. After the violent upheavals of last year, 2023 will be a defining year for the Iranian people, who dream of freedom, and for those, including millions of Canadians, who have shown solidarity with them. It is time for Canada to deploy all its means to support the aspirations of our friends in Iran. Women, life, freedom.